What's happening, my stony friends? It's Lauren from Dank's Wonder Emporium, and today I have Ebony with me.
Howdy, howdy.
Wonderful Ebony, a great bud tender downstairs, and we also have Opal, another wonderful bud tender.
What up?
So, welcome. Thank you guys for joining in on the Chronicast today.
Yeah.
This is your first time coming up,
It
and
is
you're
my
like,
first time.
are you excited? You nervous? You're just excited to get stoned, right? That's all that really matters.
That's the best part.
Ebony and I opened today, so we've been here working. You got here at 7:30.
I did get here
We've been
at 7:30.
Ebony gets
sober.
up and gets those flags out every morning. I come in and I'm driving and I'm like half awake driving in my car, and she's bringing those flags out, and they're like 3 times the size of you.
Yeah,
Oh.
I get blown away sometimes.
Yeah, I
when
can
it's windy
imagine.
out.
I can imagine.
I get blown away sometimes, and I'm also 3 times your size. So
So today we're going to be smoking on some Royal Gardens. We had them brought in. They're from Wenatchee. Is that how we say it?
Wenatchee.
They were correcting me earlier.
Wenatchee.
Me and Ebony were both Wenatchee.
We're
That's
not from here.
Right.
It's Wenatchee. We got you. Don't worry.
All right.
So this is all outdoor grown, so we will keep that in mind when we're smoking it too. So you can check that out. We'll be smoking on that black
Rhino,
first.
which
That's blackberry cushion white Rhino. So it's a 85-15 indica dominant. But I also with this black Rhino, I found when I was researching it a little bit, there's like 3 different
Like phenotypes of it.
different phenotypes of it, and it's just like I literally called. I called Royal Gardens up and I'm like, hey, which one is it?
Yeah, which
There's
cross
like
do
3
you
different
have?
ones, you know? So this one's the blackberry and white Rhino. Okay. So it's a hybrid testing at 22 total percent cannabinoids.
Not bad.
So we'll rip it open, I guess. What do you guys think on this packaging when you first look at it?
It's a little boring.
It's a little boring.
Yeah.
I kind of like the little purple thing in there.
Yeah.
a little cute,
A little
you know.
flair in there,
I
definitely.
kind of like it.
I like how, we have this other one we're smoking. It's their sativa hybrid.
Oh,
so they have a sun and a moon.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
it's a little bit
Yeah.
clearer for the clientele.
There you go.
But this one would be going for $7.29 a gram.
That's not bad.
So that's something, to keep in mind while
While we're smoking it.
While we're
Also, the
smoking.
percentage on it is tested at a 22. too.
Right? And it's
That's
outdoor
nice.
grown. So it's like,
Pretty
hey,
nice.
Yeah.
I might have found a downside.
Do I got you?
You might have me. We'll hope you got me. I hope you got me. We might need to bring the,
Scissors out.
Oh yeah, she is sealed.
yeah.
I can
No
use my
weed
teeth.
So there was a tear notch. There was a tear notch at the top of this package, and I did rip it. It just wasn't low enough.
Don't hurt yourself, girl.
There's also the zipper in there too. Well, she just ripped open the package. Hey, get in there. Get in there.
weed.
So today we're going to be smoking on this incredible. We had our good friend Quinn bring this in. I have actually never smoked out of one of these things before.
Me either.
Never seen it.
But I've heard only good things about it. So how is it? How's that aroma?
It literally like smells like weed and like a Tootsie Roll. Like it smells super rich.
I just smoked a Tootsie Roll. I mean,
Did you?
I just smoked some bud that like smelled like a orange Tootsie Roll.
Hold up. It's a fucking sticker.
Bro.
Okay, life got a little
cut
better.
sticker.
I like you a little
totally
more on the
like that.
packaging.
Yeah, so you could like stick that on anything. Would you want to stick that on something though?
Oh, I put all of mine like on my current torch that I'm using, or like my.
Super at the end.
It is, yeah.
But it kind of does smell like a Tootsie Roll.
You got that like
does have
that
a weird
rich.
sweetness
It's like the
to it.
smooth
Yeah.
Tootsie smell.
That smooth
It's
Tootsie
a
smell.
smooth, earthy smell, yeah, I guess.
Totally.
With a little bit of sweet in there.
Totally. And so for trim, with aroma, what would you rate it out of 5 stars?
As far as aroma?
Yeah, for smell. Like if you had a blind taste test on and someone held this nug up to your nose.
Right, you smell your face?
So it's not like stuck on my fingers, and it's not like I hit you in the face.
Right.
But when you do smell it, it smells good.
Right, exactly.
It
So
does
what
smell
would
really
you?
good.
I would give it like a 3.
Yeah, I would.
About a 3.5 too, yeah.
And so for trim,
Trim job, they did really good on
they
it.
did really good. I mean, I always, it's
I mean, it is
keeping
also
indoor, outdoor. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's rare to see like super, trichome piston covered crystally outdoor grown.
It's
But it looks
outside.
pretty good, and it's like they did a good job, like not like taking too many leaves off, but leaving a good amount
Amount on
that
there, yeah.
it still looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably give it like a 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, for the manicure on it.
I feel like they could have probably trimmed it up a little more on some of the leaves. But so I think we'll smoke out of the Incredible. And for dryness, I mean, it's outdoor bud. But if you guys want to pop that open and feel it yourself while I load this Incredible up.
How does this thing work? Explain to us.
Yeah.
So it does have a little bit of a moist, like a stickiness to it. It's holding itself together.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like crumbling in my hand.
Break a little bit apart and put some in there.
So anyone who doesn't know what this Incredible is, it looks like a long tube.
Yeah. So how I was initially explained is that it's kind of like a gravity bong, but it's a pipe gravity. Siri's talking to me. Gosh,
Bitch
Siri,
always
she
has something to say.
Always. So what you do, or what I'm gonna do, I guess, is that I'm gonna light it. Really great to pick up like any flavors, because it makes it so much more. It's pretty smooth too. I was expecting to be like overwhelmed with like the harshness, but it's like weird, kind of like
That is super smooth.
super smooth.
It has a really strong earthy taste to it too.
Yeah, it's and for like outdoor, for me, does it give you a little bit of like a little bit of harshness? Other than that, it doesn't give me too much harshness.
No,
You know?
I have like maybe a little tickle scratch in the back of my throat.
Yeah.
Like that's like way after the fact.
Yeah,
though.
like I could cough,
Right,
but like
right,
I wouldn't.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
You
totally.
could if you want to, but you don't have to
If you
on
want
that
to,
one.
for sure.
Yeah.
So for flavor, like, what are you guys picking up on? Like,
There's a little sweetness, but it's also very earthy.
it's so
It's-
woodsy to me.
Yeah,
It is.
It tastes like
Piney kind of.
yeah, like literally like piney
Yeah.
like wood.
Yeah.
Like it's
like
just
leaves
like-
and mud and pines, like all mixed together.
Like really just
Yeah, like
outdoors.
fall.
Exactly.
Yeah, it does.
Totally.
It reminds you of fall.
So we'll go another hit on this.
Yeah, send that bee around.
Hell yeah. You had a hell of smoke.
So I think what you do is you you can keep pulling on it, and then you don't release until
Until your lungs are like
right until this
So it's
thing
like
is
with a
filled up.
bong when you
Yeah.
Right.
pull, when you're
you
like
pull
ready
roll.
to.
right.
And even the second go around, it's still kind of like
Yeah.
I could cough if I
Right,
want.
it's just,
but
and I think
it's-
that's just a really common characteristic with outdoor that I've noticed is it's kind of got that like hashish like spice to it, like because
Yeah,
it's
it does.
outdoor,
Yeah. And it's out there with the elements and stuff and just everything else that happens outdoors.
has a little bit of a different like characteristic, I think, than
Yeah.
indoor and all that.
I'm not feeling any immediate effects.
Not really.
No, 22%. You would think that
You would
pretty
feel
quickly,
something
and this was.
pretty
We do
fast.
have a little bit more left in here. This is, as for vendor samples, we don't get like full grams. Well, sometimes we do. It just depends
Yeah,
on
the vendor.
on the vendor themselves.
Sometimes we get 2 grams, and that's
yeah,
always
sometimes
like,
they
ooh.
really
They really like us that
they
day.
spoil us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or there's a bigger vendor that has more to give out, and I
Very
get
true.
smaller vendors don't have
Well,
that.
thank you either way.
Yeah,
And so I gotta say, 0.5 grams between 3 people. You know what I mean? So like that's like understandable, I guess.
It is. It's coming into my head a little bit right now.
Yeah,
Like, I'm starting
I
to
feel a little bit of a haze effect coming in.
Yeah. Feel a little body.
little body,
A little body.
just a little body.
Just a little bit.
I think that thing's kind of really cool.
Oh, I'm
It
so
is.
into
I was
it.
like, I think I might have to get one.
right?
now.
The
Yeah.
terpenes,
Quinn,
like you really taste.
you bought one too? Damn shame. That's how we all get hooked in this.
Yeah,
Everybody just brings new stuff in, and then
Oh my God.
they all just put us on. Is what happens.
The biggest issue in this shop is someone going, "Oh, that flower was really good," because then we all buy it and then we all sell it, and then it's gone in 2 days, and it's like
Yeah.
wait,
Totally true. That was like with the Doc Croc strawberry.
the strawberry diesel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was
We just-
so good, and I remember like it wasn't moving, and I'm like, why isn't it moving it? And so I tried it, and it was like so good, and I was like, we gotta try it.
That's so weird. Like with this, I really feel like I maybe should cough, but it's just not there.
It's just like it's like
just
a
not
kind
there.
of a burning in the back.
Yeah, and it just lingers for a second, and then it's over with, and it's like maybe I can clear my throat.
I like the weed. I like that piece.
Yeah, seriously.
I
I don't
like-
know if we're more excited about the weed or this.
Well,
But-
what's good is that we're gonna smoke their sativa out of a regular bubbler.
Totally.
So we're not just using the Incredible.
Yeah, so we have different
Imagine smoking fucking incredible out of that.
That would be probably amazing.
Yeah,
That would be
the double incredible.
super good.
All the
So are you
Incredibles.
feeling any more effects coming in for you, Opal?
I feel it a little behind the eyes is where I'm
That's
starting
where
to
I
feel
would
in
feel
it.
it, too.
I'm not feeling it much. Ebony said she was feeling it a little bit in the body.
It's like kind of
I don't want
It's
to
just super
It's
super
very
mild.
mild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super
like
chill,
if my
though.
friend said, "Hey, do you want to go on a hike?" I'd be like, "Nah."
Yeah, totally.
I feel
totally.
it. I don't think
So,
I want
I
to go
feel
for
like-
a hike either right now, though. But like,
Yeah, my body, like I just don't want to do anything, but I'm not tired or anything. Like I'm still awake and
much
up and at 'em,
functioning.
you know.
Yeah.
I think, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it at for that. So for flavor, 5 out of 5 stars. Like, where do we want to rate it out of 5?
For flavor,
I'd say maybe like a 4.
I would think like a 3, just because when I hear like blackberry is going to be in there.
You would
Right.
think
You
a little
hope
bit more
it's gonna
Okay,
sweeter.
but
yeah.
that's just the parent strain, I guess. The name is Black Rhino. The name is Black Rhino.
Right.
You aren't. That doesn't.
Very
That doesn't
true.
say any berry, any sweetness. Any,
Right, totally.
Very true.
You're probably going to think some sort of kind of like harsh, earthy.
I feel like I pick up a lot more of the white rhino on this one.
Yeah. More of the rhino.
Yeah.
More.
I don't think we're gonna get any more effects on it either.
Okay.
So for flavor, that's where we left it. For harshness,
No.
like we have that little tickle in the back of our throats,
I'd say
but
a
other
2, if anything.
like out
Or a
of
har-
if
Wait, a 2 bat? Like
a 2 out of 5. Like if we
so
gave
it was
two-
harsh.
I mean, just that little weird. Maybe a 1.
okay, so a 4.5 out of 5, meaning 4.5 like there you was
5
barely
is the
any-
best.
5 means no harshness at all. 1 is very harsh.
Oh, well, see, my number scale is backwards. My bad.
Oh, it's all good.
So
It's all
then,
good.
Like a 4 then.
That's where I was gonna.
It's
put
good
it
because
too.
the last thing we were rating, you said a 3, so either way you were in the middle.
Okay.
So now you
Yeah,
know
see,
the
that's
system.
where see, now I know
It all
where I fall. See, I've never done this, guys. I've never done
Yeah,
this.
you're
Work-
doing good,
work with
Ebony.
me.
So for harshness, I think I'm with you guys on that. 4 out of 5 stars. All I get is that little tickle in the back of my throat, and it's just like a tiny burning sensation that really doesn't even
for-
bug me that much. You know?
This is $7.29 on our shelf.
Yeah,
That's easily $7 gram. It's not very harsh. It tastes good.
this could be great for somebody
yeah.
coming into an indica as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, now let's so for the effects, let's rate those effects, and then we'll rate it as a whole. So for effects, you
I'm
guys are
starting to
feeling
feel a
pretty
little-
I'm
relaxed.
starting to feel it now behind my eyes. a
But
little
it's
more.
not heavy.
It's not super
I would
heavy.
not
It's
heavy.
just like,
relax a little
hey,
bit.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Leafly had said that it can kind of like smack you in the face, and I don't feel like it did that for me.
It takes the edge off.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it did. This is something that I would come home after work,
Smoke
smoke
a
it,
bowl.
and then
Yeah.
still
Do
have to
laundry.
make dinner and do
Yeah,
laundry
totally.
Get
and
some
like
stuff done.
feed
Yeah.
my not kids and
You're
like
not kids. I'll feed my actual kids. I'll feed my kids.
Yeah, I was gonna. No, I'm totally with you. I think these effects are pretty dang great, especially for the price and the fact of it being outdoor. I would probably put it at 4 out of 5 stars. I think I would hope for it to be a little bit stronger. Maybe if I smoked more, it would be. You guys with
Quite
me on that
possible.
rating?
Yeah.
4 out of 5. And so for total, what are we thinking? Would you buy it, try it, or puff pass on this Black Rhino?
I'd
Try
try
it.
it.
I'd say try it.
I would say it's a close call between buy and try
Yeah. Yes.
on this one.
If
Absolutely.
someone came
I'll
in,
really do because of the price point.
Yeah.
if someone came in looking for just like a chill indica, totally buy it. But I feel like a lot of people come in, a lot of our customers
Yeah.
come in and want indica for sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Absolutely.
Totally. All right. So I think
four,
that's
four.
Yeah.
They did pretty well.
Yeah.
4 to
yeah.
5.
I'd say like
I'd put it on the shelf.
4.1. I would put this on the shelf for
Yeah,
sure.
Absolutely.
Really at that price point.
Oh,
You know
totally.
what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
absolutely.
All right, so now let's hop on over to Applejack. This would also be going for $7.29 a gram out of the
The shop.
the shop. Dank Emporium. And Applejack is
see
Jack
if we
Harrer
need the
and
knife
White
again.
Widow.
Sorry.
Oh, do we?
I'm going to see. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's okay.
Oh, she's
Oh,
open.
you got it open.
Oh.
You got it open. I was just not a good tearer. That's all it was. I just didn't take my time.
And
That's
another
Oh.
sticker.
A fresh
a
sticker.
fresh one that we didn't rip.
That's all chopped up.
Right?
Just a little bit.
Ooh.
Just a little bit.
So,
Ooh. Ooh, what's that? Let me see. Let me see.
I know that
So-
fucking smell.
Applejack.
Smells like cereal. Does it smell like?
It's literally kind of smells like apple juice or like applesauce and like.
Oh, I kind of know what you're thinking of. I know you were
It
trying to
smells like
pinpoint a
something.
smell.
It does. I know what you're talking about.
There's a pinpoint smell.
That is
on this
that
thing.
is a smell.
It's
Smell
there.
the whole.
But it's a very distinct
Yeah.
smell,
And I can't
it's-
put my nose on it.
Right.
Oh, I hate you. That is a fucking
Ugh,
like.
what the heck? I
don't
can't
know,
figure.
take the
It's
bag.
kind of
It's like-
it's kind of like nutmeggy. I don't know.
It's
Almost like those holiday pine cones, but with more of like a sweet. It's sweet. It's very
Yeah.
like like summery, springy.
it smells like leaves in the fall.
Yeah, I think it's like
But it's like that
foliagery.
Yeah, like that sweet leaf,
Totally, I'm with you.
like
on
after a
that.
rain or something.
Yeah.
like especially in the
Foliage.
package. Yeah, it smells like
Totally.
a pile of leaves, like maple leaves or something that are fairly like sweeter leaves.
Completely. No,
I'm
I'm
gonna-
maybe
yeah.
maybe if we. So before I'm gonna wait to crack it open just because I want to check out this nug structure and the trim on it. Still beautiful job on
Totally.
their job with the trim.
Yeah, they did.
You can totally see those orange pistons.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm sorry.
No, she's determined, ladies and gents.
Sniff it out.
And for nug structure, it's pretty spongy and dense.
It is. It's
Doesn't
not-
feel too dry
Not
by
too
any means.
dry,
Maybe the
no.
edges are a little dry, just where the leaves are. But
Yeah.
Want to feel
Sorry.
that? No, it's all right.
Having a
We'll
good
get
time
back to
over
it.
here.
You can actually
Sniff the shit out of that package.
crack
Yeah.
that open too. So for trim and nug structure, we're still looking really good, just like we were on the Black Rhino.
And
I
you're
feel like
stronger
this
now?
nug structure was
Oh, it's
better.
a different smell.
On the inside.
This is what happens. This is
Yeah.
what happens.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. It's like the nutmeggy smell, kind of
Oh wow, that's a whole
like
different
potpourri.
Mhm.
That's florally now.
Yeah, like she said, the pine cones.
It's potpourri.
Yeah, it's like those Christmas
The
pine
Christmas
cones.
potpourri.
Yeah,
But they have like the potpourri with the Christmas pine cones in it too.
yeah.
And
It's
that's
just
what it
like
smells
the
like.
the basic pine cone potpourri-ish.
All right, now that we've become Nancy Drews in this smell investigation on this, like that got real serious, but we wanted to know what it was. I hate it when you can't just like, when you know what it is, but you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the worst. All right, so let's break this up, stick it in there. I'm excited to smoke this. I
Yeah.
wonder which, what we're going to taste.
Yeah.
Are we going to
Yeah.
taste the initial aroma that we had, taken a whiff of? Or are we going to smell what we smelled when we broke it open?
Thank you.
Take on the greens, Ebony.
Why, well, thank you.
So, as I was saying, this is a cross of Jack Herer and White Widow. Jack Herer is a pretty strong sativa. And White Widow's. White Widow's a hybrid, yeah?
Yeah, 50-50 usually.
Yeah, usually. I'm not sure about that flavor.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like you didn't taste anything, or you didn't like it.
No, I don't think that I didn't like it. It was really kind of light, or it was just a really light pull I had.
It's like it's like sweet foliage.
Yeah, it
Oh
does.
my God.
It still kind of.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it still kind of tastes the way it smells.
Before we broke it open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was like, I got a very light hit that first time though, so
Yeah. You need to hit some more. Ebony, get
Smoke-
higher.
smoke some more weed. All right, gotcha. Roger, Roger.
This is fun because you're still so new to sativas.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ebony's been spoken for a long time.
So
but-
everybody that's tuning in, Ebony's a pretty strong indica fan. That's like your main thing. She even told me. Well, I got the message. She didn't tell me herself. She's like the big deal.
Oh wow.
She was saying that if there's any effects that like she wouldn't want to smoke it. So you really are like headstrong on not sativas sometimes.
Yeah, especially ones that cause like paranoia or anxiety.
Right. So and that's common. That's very common.
And I have already enough anxiety and PTSD and
Yeah.
a bunch of other issues, so I don't need stuff that's gonna make me even more crazy. 'Cause
Right.
Who wants to be around that?
Right? So I'm wondering, how do you guys feel on this harshness with it?
That one does have more of a cough to it than the other one
Totally.
But I'm
Not as
wondering, is it
the bubbler? Right? I think we were kind of both thinking the same thing
should we
there.
put a little bit in the Incredible and see?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
saying. Let's
It could make the difference.
It really could. You never know. Just like with taking dabs,
And different pieces.
I notice a complete difference between quartz and titanium. And all that,
And
you know.
Boro.
Yeah.
All right,
All
so
those quartz castle, all those, they make a difference.
yeah, totally.
You just wanted to drop your quartz cast, like drop in that you have a quartz castle.
I mean, it is quite nice though.
Yeah,
I'm just
quartz
saying.
castles are pretty good.
Carissa has one too.
That's true.
All right,
not
so
the
so
only
let's see
one.
if we can pick up some more on these flavors here with this Incredible. I don't know.
I'm trying to explain the Incredible to people who like listen to the podcast version of this, and it's like a tube that's like maybe like 5 inches long, maybe like little more than like half an inch in diameter, and you literally just like
Sorry. To the loud.
you hit it, and then you pull this little thing out.
Yeah, it's like a spring
Spring
loaded.
bowl.
It's a spring loaded
Bowl
spring
piece.
action bowl.
Yeah, it's kind of like a gravity pipe.
Yeah, it's
In
weird,
your
and you can
hand.
see it how it fills up. It looks like it's like a little tornado in there, but I don't think you get a lot of it until you release.
Until you
A
pull
little harsh. That flour is just harsher.
It's
Yeah.
just a little harsher,
Yeah.
Okay.
for sure. But I did taste more of the apple
Oh, totally.
taste
Yeah.
More
on
of the
that.
sweet, yeah.
Yeah, those sweet notes were definitely coming through. So, are you picking up any effects?
I feel a little bit more like head high.
Yeah.
Like I feel a little bit more like, I don't know, kind of
Up and
uplifted
going, yeah.
and yeah.
Like more energized?
Yes.
See, I feel like we've probably perked up a little bit just even since we started smoking this
I
one.
know
Just, a
just
teeny
because
bit.
my feet have been fidgeting for the past like minute.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
I
oh.
feel like I can't sit still too well. How are you feeling, Ebony?
I feel a little bit more alert than I was just a minute ago, for sure.
Yeah,
And so
completely.
I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm kind of like, I feel at a balance now.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need to go run a mile or anything, but like I
Yeah,
feel a lot
definitely
more like
not that.
not that energetic. Hell no.
But yeah. So that's I don't know. It's tasting better and better to me.
It
when-
tastes
when we
better
smoke
out of
that.
that than it did.
But it's
in
not a
bubbler.
hit you in the face. Like that taste on the.
Yeah,
Black
was
Rhino.
incredible.
Yeah,
I
that
feel
one
like
was
it's like
nicer.
the after.
It's attacking.
I feel like it's the
Downside of the
after.
Incredible.
Yeah, right. I feel like it's the after taste on this one that I get more of flavor than I do when I'm smoking it.
Yeah.
Does that kind of make sense to you?
Mm-hmm. The after like linger.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it does have that little bit of a burning harshness to it, just in general, I think.
But it's not awful, especially
No,
for like a
it's
low
totally
price gram.
tolerable.
For a
And
low
it's
price
still
gram.
outdoor.
Yeah.
I think
Keep
I
it in
literally
mind.
coughed once every time
Right.
I hit it.
Yeah.
Like that's not bad.
Yeah.
Totally. So, what are we going to say on flavor for this one?
It's a 3. It's
3.
fair.
I would give it a 3,
I was-
too.
I
And
was gonna say
for
3.
harshness,
3.
3, I'd say, too.
Yeah.
And for effects,
It picks me. I'm gonna go 4. I picked
Yeah,
up a little bit, but it's not hit you in the face.
I'll do a 3.5 on this.
I feel like this could be this would just be a completely mild sativa that you smoke like when
Like a
you
newbie.
still have
Yes.
Yeah.
exactly
just
newbie.
newbie
Totally,
trying out
totally.
some stuff.
Or someone who comes in and says, "I have $15. Can you get me 2 grams?"
Yeah,
Hey, there you go.
Which is very, very
Completely.
common.
Yep.
totally true. Totally true. All right, so buy it, try it, or puff pass it, guys.
Try it.
Try it.
I mean, I probably wouldn't smoke it again, but that's also because I'm a bud tender who's stingy about my weed because I can't.
We
be.
are. You guys got to
That
realize
is the
we are
thing.
kind of weed connoisseurs, like snobs.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
kind of snobby.
Kind of.
Just a tiny bit.
It's hard to admit that. You know, like that's not
I
something
don't
we
say
like
it.
to
I'm
admit.
bougie as shit. I mean, it happens. Like,
Hey, you like what you like. You
yeah,
know?
they created this.
Bartenders
monster.
like certain drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We
exactly.
like
They don't
certain
want that
wings.
cheap
It's
vodka.
whatever
They
you
want the good
specialize
stuff.
in, right?
Yeah.
What you
Right.
specialize in.
I'm saying.
All right, and so moving on now.
Now what
We're
we
going to
got?
smoke the Big Apple Kush. So that's an indica dominant hybrid as well. Sour diesel crossed with pure Kush.
And for anyone who's joined us partway through, this is all from Royal Gardens.
Mm-hmm. It is.
From which town? Can you...
She's messing with me, guys. She's messing with me. Wenatchee, right? Wenatchee?
Wenatchee.
So it is Wenatchee.
It's just Wenatchee.
She said it's so country.
Wenatchee.
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 Not Wenatchee.
Wenatchee.
Oh, Wenatchee.
Wenatchee.
It's like when at she.
I get it. I'm
Wenatchee.
picking up what you're putting down. I just
That's
say
some
it
phonics
how I
right there.
say it. Right? Hooked on Phonics. Do you guys remember that show, Hooked on Phonics?
Mm-hmm.
In the 90s. All right. So, ooh.
Oh.
So
damn,
when I opened that up,
right.
it kind of just like came at me.
It's coming at you, bro.
a part of me
that
smells very I'm wondering if it's part of their back. Like, I feel like that smell is a lot like that one was.
It's like the...
It can't just be the bag. I'm high, guys.
Well, you also have to realize this one's Big Apple Kush. This one's Apple Jack.
That's true.
But Apple Cushion is an indica dominant hybrid cross of sour diesel and pure Kush. Oh no, I'm wondering. I don't know. That smells too good to me.
And this bag, it smells a whole different thing. Like, I don't even know.
Okay, yeah, the bag.
That
does
didn't smell the bag. Oh,
No, but like smell. It does have a sweet.
yeah, it has a sweeter smell on the joint.
I think it's
But that
because the bag that's been sitting in the bag.
So
Smell
what? The
that.
bag took all the
I
goodness.
just smelled that.
I don't know. This kind of smells like grape to me. That's what it smells
Ooh,
like.
I have a grape-loaded soda in my purse. I just got excited.
You picked that up here today?
Yeah, I got a loaded soda for tonight.
It does smell kind of grapey.
Kind of grapey, right?
Very sweet though.
Yeah. Hey, just a fun fact about Royal Gardens. They sell products to oleum for blasting.
Oh.
Oh, fun facts.
And you were
Oleum's
able
good,
to open
too.
this one easier.
I was able to open it easier. That's testing at 20%. And
Tear on the tear line.
Oh my gosh, I'm just realizing that I was here yesterday when Royal Gardens dropped this off.
Oh, yeah?
And that I already knew that they sold to Oleum. They told
oh
me
yeah,
that.
well that's cool.
Didn't you tell me that?
Probably.
Oh Lord.
And this is a pre-roll we're going to be smoking. This would be going for $367 for a 0.7 gram pre-roll.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
I
not
wish
bad.
they would do a half gram or a full gram.
There is no trim in this though, so that's
Okay.
like the
Oh,
one.
okay,
That's the
never
one
mind, never mind.
plus. It's all popcorn buds that they do for
Okay.
their pre-rolls,
I feel like 0.7. It weirds me out.
We
right?
have one that's
it's
0.6.
like
Yeah.
that's even weirder.
I mean,
Northwest Cannabis Solutions has their 0.8, but I think those are just popular because they're Northwest Cannabis Solutions.
we have one that's 0.75.
I don't know if I like that. It was just really intense initially.
Oh man.
It could have just been the paper. Guys. False alarm, false alarm. So this is sour diesel and pure kush. Indica dominant. It says, Leafly said, this strain leads with powerful cerebral effects that line well with people suffering from depression or anxiety. And it's followed with body effects that are good for curbing inflammation.
Okay.
I think the
That's
weed
what
doesn't
Leafly
have
said.
it much flavor. I think we're just tasting paper.
Yeah, I'm like.
So, but I'm kind of confused because there was such a strong smell.
Yeah, I'm like, that's so weird. I was like, I can't figure out because I don't smoke papers either. I'm usually smoking a blunt or dabbing or smoking out of a pipe real quick. So I don't ever try to use papers.
Do you smoke out of pipes regularly?
I mean, when I'm in the mood, I use my little sneaky tote, you know.
I don't think I've smoked out of a pipe.
Oh gosh,
I have so many hand pipes at my house. It's ridiculous.
like just a small pipe,
Just like your classic pipe.
yeah, just little.
I have one. I
pipe.
use it for when I'm like hiking or like outside. It's like my traveling pipe.
I used a silicone, like to-go pipe for when I'm going like on hiking trips or whatever. All right, so I do gotta say, the more I smoke on it, it's more enjoyable. I'm definitely getting high. So you guys should definitely keep smoking on it a little more. I think I took few more puffs than the typical stoner rule.
Well, and I also,
sorry guys.
I've been trying to not dab as much because my tolerance is way too high. So
Yeah.
that's another. I'm going into this with a very high tolerance.
Yeah, me
Right.
too. Me too. And I've been trying to cut back on it. You got to cut back and like reset your tolerance sometimes.
I don't know what
sometimes,
that
or
means.
switch over. Switch
I'm
over,
like,
like
I'll
go
switch it up.
Go
Switch
from
it up.
that's what I mean by
I'll-
cutting back,
I'll
because
slow down.
realistically,
I was like, that's not a thing. I was like, I'll stop smoking quite as much oil and smoke more flour and like pre-rolls and stuff sometimes, and then I'll switch it off, and then it's like, you know what? I want the instantaneous high because I'd rather just dab and be like, boom, I'm there. And then if I'm ready to go to bed or if I'm in pain or whatever the case may be, I can just alleviate it, be done.
completely. So I'm picking up just some body relaxing effects is what I'm getting. And also, we also got to like remind you guys that I'm more of like, I've always been more of a sativa person. Like I guess I can count myself as like a hybrid fan now at this point.
I'm so proud of you for saying sativa so well now.
It's been a journey.
Yeah.
It's been a journey. It's been a journey. If anybody has even like seen the beginning of my videos, like even my strain reviews, it has been a journey. That is all that I can say.
Sativa is all you can say.
Sativa.
Don't even
What
get
is
me
that?
started. Don't even get me started. Don't say that around me.
Don't say that word. It's a bad word.
So
My body's relaxing. There's a
so
little
you know
bit
what I'm
of
saying.
like sweetness. There's like an
Yeah, it's
undertone
just-
of like
Yeah.
it's a joint.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Very-
had
It's a joint.
better.
It's under $4.
Yeah. I mean, for the price point, yes.
This could definitely. I feel like if someone came in with $4 and was like, "Hey, I just really need something to get me to
Yeah.
sleep. I've had a hard day, haven't been able to sleep. I just need to smoke something." That would, that
And a
could
lot of
help somebody.
like our lowest price. Ooh, I'm gonna botch that. So what I'm gonna say is one of our lowest price full grams is $4.38. And so people come in with $4 and they can't get that one. So this is a really good one for. I have $4. Well, dude, here's a really good, like under $4 full gram.
And I love the fact that they don't have any trim in there, and I can kind of tell on it too, for sure.
Yeah.
I can definitely feel the more body relaxation because I did have like some lower back pain just a little while ago when we initially started, which I feel more so has been like eased up since
for
smoking
sure.
that pre-roll than even smoking the what was the first flower we smoked, the Black Rhino.
The Black Rhino, yep.
Yeah, I feel more of the effects from the joint
Oh,
than
me too. Me
than
too.
from the other indica.
Me too. This one's definitely, to me, I'm getting a lot stronger indica effects.
Yes.
I feel like the Black Rhino was a little bit more of a hybrid than
Yeah.
like a straight indica.
Indica.
I was
Yeah.
high, but it wasn't up or down.
Exactly.
I was just
And kind of in the middle, yeah.
yeah.
All right, so that is it, guys. Royal Gardens. So buy, try, or puff pass. How do you guys feel about bringing them into our shop today?
Wait, we didn't do the full buy, try, puff pass on the joint, did we? We kind of did. We all said that we'd buy it. Okay, sorry.
Did we?
I was like, I thought we were
Would
still
we-
talking
we-
about the joint.
Would we buy it? Would we try it?
I would
Would
try
we
it.
If I
pass it?
made
Hell yeah,
$4 in tips that day and
Oh,
I just
yeah.
needed a joint, hell
Of
yeah.
course. Easy, right?
Absolutely.
So as an overall, Royal Gardens. Well, so the joint's a buy.
Mm-hmm.
Black Rhino, the first one we did. Try.
I'd still try that one.
Yeah.
Try. And Applejack. Maybe puff pass on bringing it into the shop for me. Or try. Like keep, maybe it's a possibility. If we order something else, this could be something
Yeah,
good to
it
bring
could
in
be
as
as
it
well.
could be
Yeah.
a possibility, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like people could enjoy it, as we said, for the beginners, stoners that don't like indicas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I feel like most people's introduction to weed is sativas.
Oh,
yeah,
completely.
usually trying to keep
Yeah,
them
because
going
you're at a
and
party,
stuff.
you're at a friend's
You're trying
house,
to do
you're like,
something.
yeah.
Out and about.
Yeah, for sure. Or like I guess nowadays when you know what you're getting, right?
That's true.
That is very true.
Because you didn't always know. All right, so that's going to be it, guys. Thank you, Opal. Thank you, Ebony, for joining me today. I'm Lauren from Dank's Wonder Emporium, and I hope you guys all remember to live higher.
Live higher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,